What's up, everybody? This is Josh back here for Inside Wrestling Truth. Uh, Today, we have WrestleMania coming up. Uh, so the next week or two, I'm going to be doing a lot of WrestleMania talk, a lot of WrestleMania videos. Um, and the first one that I want to start off with tonight are the top 10 matches in WrestleMania history. Now, remember on this list, this is just my opinion. Uh, I know there'll be people that will think different and want to argue, but this is just my opinion. Uh, if you feel different, leave your comments. Let me know how you feel. Uh, this is just my top 10 WrestleMania matches of all time. It was very difficult because there's been so many great ones. But it's just my list, just my thoughts. Yeah, but let's get right into it. At number 10 on my list, it comes from WrestleMania 6. Uh, I know a lot of people probably have this match higher on the list. But number 10, WrestleMania 6 Toronto. I have title for title Hulk Hogan versus Ultimate Warrior. Um, I know a lot of the younger fans bash Warrior off of shit that they've seen of late. But if you were a kid like me when Warrior was the man, you would have realized how important and powerful he was. Warrior was the shit, dude. I mean, he was the man back then. But I think him and Hogan's match at WrestleMania 6 was great. I definitely think it's a top 10 match. Um, a lot of older fans have it up higher. I know a lot of newer fans just think this match is horrible. But when this match took place, it was it. And up to that date, it was one of the best wrestling matches, one of the biggest moments in wrestling. WrestleMania 6, title for title, Hogan and Warrior. Of course, we know Hogan put him over. Warrior wasn't champion that long. Uh, but that's my number 10, WrestleMania 6, Warrior and Hogan. Number 9 comes from WrestleMania 10. It's the ladder match between Shawn Michaels and Razor Ramon. Um, this wasn't the first ladder match in the WWE, but it was the first one in the WrestleMania, and it delivered. It is the best match on that card. Back then, Scott Hall was at his best, and he was a hell of a wrestler. Shawn Michaels was good as well. Uh, Shawn Michaels is one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. I mean, hands down. Whether you like him or you don't like him, I'm not a big fan of him myself, but I know he's a great, great talent in the ring. But Shawn Michaels and Scott Hall's match at WrestleMania 10, the ladder match, is number 9 on my list. Um, Number 8 on my list uh, is a triple threat TLC match between Edge and Christian, the Hardys, and the Dudleys. Uh, just a really, really good match. Uh, all around, the the sacrifices and the bumps that these three teams took in this match was crazy, sick at the time. I mean, you had guys flying off 20-foot ladders through tables, through ladders on the side of the ring. Just all around a great, great match. Um, Number 7 on my list comes from WrestleMania 20. It's a triple threat match between Chris Benoit, Shawn Michaels, and Triple H. Uh, just great, great match. It's great to see Benoit finally win the world title, being in the WWE. It was well deserved. He was a hell of a wrestler. Um, his outside life, uh, I don't know much about, and my opinions really don't matter about it. I'm talking about in the ring. Benoit was amazing. And I felt that triple threat match. I usually don't like triple threat matches at WrestleMania, but that one, yeah, that one was something special. You know, really liked it. We're gonna get a triple threat this year. Uh, Hopefully Daniel Bryan. You know, he deserves. You know, I'm a big Orton fan. Always have been. But he needs a change. Orton just as he needs to get that edge that wicked edge he used to have. You know, but I think his time as champ is up. You know, him and Cena both. You know. All right, number 6 on the list comes from WrestleMania 17. It is The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin. WrestleMania 17 was by far one of the best WrestleManias of all time. They had Steve Austin and The Rock. You know, anytime you have two wrestlers like that that are really good friends and are passionate about what they do in the business, uh, you know that they're going to deliver and have a great match. Two of the biggest stars in the Attitude Era. Just an amazing match. Anytime these two got together, but at WrestleManias, they always made them special. Uh, Number 5 on my list can be from WrestleMania 25 or 26. It don't matter either one. Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker. Both of the times these guys got together at WrestleMania, they were fucking sensational matches. And it really, the old school really showed the new school up. It really showed them what it used to be. You know, I mean, they had the best matches on the card. And it just showed all the younger wrestling fans the truth, you know. But whenever they got together, man, they were just awesome, awesome matches, y'all. Awesome matches. Number 4, uh, Shawn Michaels versus Bret Hart Iron Man match. Man, was this match incredible. Two of the best wrestlers of all time wrestling for 60 plus minutes for the title. Every kind of spot you could think of was in that match. Just two unbelievable wrestlers. To me, I don't think it really mattered who won this match because both of them were deserving of it. It was cool to see Bret put Shawn over. Uh, but just one hell of a classic fucking wrestling match. Awesome. Number 3 on my list comes from WrestleMania 13. Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Bret the Hitman Hart. This was a Chicago street fight, I believe, or some kind of street fight. Yeah, man, they just really mixed well together. They beat the crap out of each other. Just really, really wicked match. I seen on Jim Cornette's shoot, he was talking about the that was the proudest match that he had ever booked by being part of the booking team for the WWF. Was Bret Hart versus Austin, but that's my number 3. Now here's where things are gonna. I'm probably gonna get people are gonna be like, "No, dude, you're wrong." But okay, my number 2 greatest WrestleMania match of all time comes from WrestleMania 3, uh, and it's Macho Man Randy Savage versus Ricky Steamboat. Wow, just you know, people didn't pay to see this match, but they got just a treat with this because if you go back and watch this match, wow. I mean, it goes up and down, up and down, up and down, back and forth. I mean, just two really, really great wrestlers. Macho Man, Ricky Steamboat, for the Intercontinental title. Just a hell of a match. Um, I watch that match all the time, believe it or not. Still to this day, I have it on DVD and VHS. You know, it's just an awesome, awesome match. That's number 2 on my list. Now, the number one WrestleMania match of all time. Now, I know people are not going to agree with me because, like, dude, you're doing the best matches, and that wasn't a good match. But the number one WrestleMania match of all time is Hulk Hogan, Andre the Giant, WrestleMania 3. The reason I picked this match because it was a decent match, believe it or not, what some will say. And this match, for its time, for many, many years, was the biggest match in WWF history. It drew out the fucking ass. People paid, packed in the fucking Pontiac Silverdome to see this match. Andre the Giant hadn't been beaten forever. 50 years. Not really. And Hogan beat him. And uh, I know that the first WrestleMania really got it jump started, but I think WrestleMania 3's main event was really the one that put it up and over beyond. That made everybody know that the WrestleMania is it, man. You know, I just think that Hogan and Andre's match. I had to put it number one. Sorry guys if you don't like it, but it was hard for me because number one and number two could have went either way, but it's just what I picked. But yeah, we're talking about WrestleMania a lot. Tomorrow I'll have another video out for you, and it will be the worst WrestleMania matches. So look for that one. Uh, yeah, keep watching. Please subscribe. Follow me on Twitter if you got a Twitter at Josh Insider, Inside Wrestling Truth. Like I always say, get your money, pay your bills. Peace.